It is me, Dr. Donna. Welcome to today's personal accountability. Today's topic, destiny. What is the first thought that enters into your mind when you hear destiny? The definition that I will be using today is this: a person's fate, purpose, or life path that seems meant to be. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't really believe in destiny, Dr. Donna. That sounds like some pie in the sky, la la foo foo nonsense. Or you're like, oh my goodness, this is great. Wow, now she's really speaking my language. I did not realize the brain connection to destiny, the neuropathic connection, connectivity to it. And I was shocked when I found out that there was one. And here it is: the prefrontal cortex, with regards to destiny. It's responsible for planning, goal setting, and decision making. What is the impact? When someone believes in a purpose driven destiny, the prefrontal cortex becomes more active, and this drives intentional actions, long term thinking, and self regulation towards that perceived destiny. So the prefrontal cortex says, hey, you believe in this? All right, cool. I got you. And it allows you to have long term thinking, and it gives you the self regulation so that you can go towards that destiny. The default mode network, you spend a lot of time in it throughout your day, and it's for self reflection, imagination, and meaning making. What is the impact for destiny? Thinking about destiny often activates your default mode network, especially when reflecting on your identity, life path, or a big question: why am I here? This helps form personal narratives that influence your life's direction. So, yeah, start thinking about your destiny when you're in your default mode network. Next is the limbic system, and this is including the amygdala and the hippocampus. And those two together function is for emotion and memory. What is the impact? Emotional associations with destiny are hope, fear, and excitement, and are encoded in your memory. So, a positive view of destiny can reduce fear and increase your emotional resilience. I'm going to say that again. A positive view of destiny can reduce fear and increase emotional resilience. Now, the other side of that coin is a negative or fatalistic view may trigger anxiety or passivity. You don't want that. Think positive is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. So think positive about your destiny, and it is going to reduce your fear and increase your emotional resilience. And then finally, dopaminergic reward pathway. In that functionality is the M word, motivation. You know, I switch every time I see motivation to empowerment, and it's going to empower you. You're going to be rewarded, and it is part of a goal pursuit. Now, the impact of this is believing your actions align with your destiny can trigger dopamine. So, believing in yourself is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. Real leadership. And so, as a result, believing in your destiny is going to align it, and it's going to trigger a dopamine release, which is going to strengthen your empowerment, your focus, and your drive, especially when small progress feels like a bigger purpose. When you make those small steps as it is in your daily, now that is releasing that dopamine, it's empowering you, it's strengthening you to focus and drive towards your destiny. And finally, the neuroscience insights. The brain is wired to pursue meaning. It's wired to pursue the meaning for your life. What is life? Why am I here? We constantly ask ourselves those questions, especially in the default mode network. When you believe in a destiny with purpose, your brain builds stronger pathways for hope, resilience, and forward actions. So if you are already believing in destiny, then this just boosts it. It empowers you even more. It gives you more fuel to create more new synaptic connections. And if you didn't, it's time for you, when you sit in your personal time today, your default mode network, to start pondering destiny, because it is actually, for people who are logical, it is actually attracted to your brain. It is attached to your brain, and it wants you to use your brain to have the destiny of your life, the life path that you're on. So it's okay to believe in destiny now if you didn't, because you can attach it logically to multiple brain regions, and it should make a lot more sense to you. Your destiny is in your brain and your hands, so follow it.